Saturdays are for story times. Do grab some popcorn or a hot beverage or cold, whatever rocks your boat, and maybe some dessert if that is what you want. Anyways, don't forget to do the cute stuff. Like this video. Comment down below what you think about the topic. Let's engage. Let's get into it. And share this video because it's worth being shared. Let's get those views coming in and let's just do the most. Subscribe to grow this family. Let's dive right into it. So they say desperate times call for desperate measures, and I say in desperate times you mustn't be quick to act in whatever situation you're faced with, because you might end up doing something that you're not supposed to be doing and regret it later. So in this case, it was a matter of desperation. It was a matter of getting out in that dry season, so I think it was like years ago, maybe 4 years ago or what. Yes, I was looking for a job, and so it happened that my sister told me like there's this other person who's looking for was it a receptionist or something like that? Yeah. And I think I made a call or text or whatever, and then okay fine, I had an interview. I went with her in town, and then we get there. Okay fine, it's a Dodge place. It's like by the end of I don't know what, like it's sort of kind of empty or what. And then they were sort of like building or renovating or anything like that. So he's like, yeah, I'm building another branch or another other offices for his other thingy. Like he was sort of like had different offices, so he was apparently opening another one in town. Okay fine, so he's looking for someone who's going to take over and make sure that everything is going to go well by the team. So that is why he's having the interview. Okay fine, then me and my sister, we keep on giving each other those looks like, okay, this feels off. It feels off, we would look at each other like, this feels off. Okay fine, and continue getting. And then he says a whole bunch of things, and then he's like, okay fine, let's start the interview. Because of how uncomfortable I was feeling about the setting, I couldn't focus on the fact that, okay fine, I said I'm looking for a job and this is an actual interview, because of the vibes that this guy was giving me. Okay, so I did badly, obviously. So okay fine, we got done with the interview. I felt very uncomfortable, even my sister, because like we're thinking, okay fine, like this place, first and foremost, like we're at the end of, like, we don't know this place, and around us there's less buildings and there's not a lot of people passing by and whatever. And I think he had to lock. And obviously, like, the mind can actually take your mind, like things that you would think as a person, man. Anyways, okay fine, we're like, oh, okay, this person is like locking and whatever, and said some things, and obviously now our minds are thinking, why is this person locking? What could go wrong? We're running in our heads what could possibly go wrong and what we would do in those situations, So fine, interview done, whatever, and that was the worst interview I've ever done, hands down. And then fine, we go home, and I start talking to this person mainly about the job, and then he sees my post on WhatsApp. I was like, I want these. I think it was shoes or it was some dress or whatever. And then he's like, I can get you that and more. I'm like, okay. You know, when the devil knows exactly what you are going through, especially when you're in the pits. When you're in the pits, that's when he's going to come for you, and he's going to come for you hard because you've already like sort of kind of opened that door, you know. I put on a post Sabawell, you know, in those days, Sabawell. Yeah. I put down like, oh, I so wish I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the time, I mean, I couldn't. It was very, very rough. It was hectic. And person texts me in my head is like, we talking about the job thing. Do you have the job for me or not? Did I get the job or I didn't? But no, he took advantage of that. Desperation. Do you know desperation? Okay. Tells me you can have whatever you posted and more. Okay. And you know, I can't believe, just the thought of it as I'm telling you the story is, I can't believe that there is someone out there, or some females or males or ladies or even men who are going through that thing. Like a person takes your desperate situation and turn it into something that is going to benefit them in a very inappropriate way. It's very heartbreaking and it's saddening. And me, yes, I was in the pit and I almost tapped into that, even though I was like partly in that. I thank God that I didn't go over and beyond, you know, because a lot could have went wrong and worse than it already did. But anyways, like the thought of that there's someone out there going through that and they choose to go over and beyond, like a transactional type of situation. Trust me and believe me, whatever iPhone that you're looking for, or whatever clothes, or whatever money that you think you're going to get out of that encounter with that person, I'm telling you, it doesn't it's not worth your soul. It's not worth it at all, because the trauma that you'll be going through, those feelings that you will be feeling, it's not worth it. It's not, because that person is going to it's way more than you think, you know. It used to be a thing, I don't know about now because I don't follow such things. It used to be a thing that oh, bless us, this and that and all of that, you know. It used to be this trend. I don't know about now. And people make it as if it's something so simple. When you are in that situation and you put it out there as if it's something simple, it's not something simple, because that person takes away more than you can ever imagine in your whole life. So they rip you apart emotionally, mentally, you know. So with whatever you have left of you, run. No matter how desperate you get or you are, no matter how hard your situation is, run for your life. Run for your life. Don't even, you know. So fine, it's gonna get me that thing that I want, da 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 da. I was desperate. I was in that mentality that okay, let's test this out type of mentality, and that's a danger zone. Okay, fine. And then it gets heated in the most inappropriate of ways you could ever imagine. Texts were exchanged, pictures were exchanged, and it's like, you know. And this person, mind you, this person is married, this person is a doctor, and like, How? So this is a reminder that there is a whole bunch of people out there, heartless, ruthless people out there, people who don't mind to promise you the world when they know very well that their intentions are evil, bad. So fine, that is what happened. And I'm not sure who I texted and told about that, and they're like, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. It seems like this person is not is they're trying to take advantage of you. I don't think that they will give you that job. I don't think you have that job. And like, don't even entertain this any further. Delete this person, block this person, just leave it as it is. And I thank God to this day that that's exactly what I did. Even though like texts were exchanged, photos were exchanged, and all of that, like, that is better than what could have happened. But we don't dwell in what could have happened. And if you're in that situation out there and you feel like there's no way of getting out of it, trust me, there's always a way. God will make a way for you to get out of that situation, like he did for me. Only if you could just be still and know that he's God. Only if you can just don't don't rush to act on whatever it is that you're going through and be like, okay, fine, I'm in this situation and I need a quick fix, or I need a solution quickly. No, you'll end up doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, and it's going to be 100 times worse than the situation that you're faced with, because there will not be any going back. Your reputation will be ruined, your dignity will be ripped from you, and like, it's very, 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 like, just the thought of someone is going through that, or someone went through that, or someone is currently going through that, is just heartbreaking and saddening. It's, yeah. But anyways, it's the reality, it's the harsh reality of the things that we are faced with in our lives. So please do comment down below and let me know, like, what do you think about the topic, what do you think about the story time, and I mean, keep those likes coming in. Saturdays is for story times. Get used to this, guys, because we'll be doing more of this. And subscribe, tell your friends, tell your aunts, your uncles, your whatever's to my voice, to subscribe. Let's grow the family. We are at 106 subscribers. Let's just grow and grow and just do the most. Yeah, we're all about love, unconditional love. We're all about a light at the end of the tunnel. We're all about life, because life is God.